Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do, just to cheer up the boys she knew. She made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
All righty, folks. Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the first of 2 games today. A Grapefruit League matchup against the New York Yankees at Steinbrenner Field in the South Bronx, Florida. Where is this? Tampa. We're in Tampa, folks. And it's chilly. 69 degrees at the moment at the ballpark in Tampa. I'm sure it's going to be chilly 1 week from today, folks. 1 week from today, opening day for the 2026 Major League Baseball season, folks. That's right. We have 6 games left in spring training. 2 of them are today. So after today, 4 games. 4 games over the next 4 days. And then we'll pack up all our gear and head north. Play, I scratched that. 2 more games going into the weekend. And then we pack up, come back to play a couple of exhibition games against the Nationals, as is standard, first or final game, final tune-up before the regular season. So, yeah, we're just a handful of games left here in Florida. The World Baseball Classic is over. We're a week away from opening day. Things are going to get real. They're going to start feeling real right now. There might have been a malaise following the Orioles in the spring. The World Baseball Classic certainly helped out. But yeah, now that all the players are back to their respective teams, including Gunnar Henderson for us today, he is in the lineup against the Yankees. Aaron Judge, however, for New York, is not. Who's the captain now? I'm the captain now. I am the captain now. Hey, folks. I forgot to go over the intro. Hi, folks. Welcome to the BirdWatcher Channel. That's what this is. This is the Orioles BirdWatcher Channel, and I'm BW. That's short for the BirdWatcher. Get it? Great. This channel is dedicated to live coverage of Orioles baseball games. All of them. Folks, I'm beginning this stream. It's 5 minutes till midnight. I'll be streaming till about 8 o'clock in the morning, local time, calling 2 spring training baseball games during a graveyard shift on the other side of the planet. That's how much I love this team. And I'm feeling some sinus issues. If I sound nasally today, my apologies. Sinuses are acting up. Just want to get out in front of it. I probably could have just not mentioned that Nobody would have known the wiser. But yeah, Yankees coming up. The Pirates will be on later, 6 p.m. for that game. So if this game goes to about 4 o'clock, we'll have about a 2-hour break. I don't think I can afford to take a nap because 2 hours is too short. And I can't sleep the entire 2 hours. I have to do some kind of preparation when I wake up, and I can't just immediately fall asleep as soon as I lay down. So 90 minutes tops. And that's not enough time, folks. You ever try to take a nap for too little bit of time? You wake up feeling more tired than if you just stayed awake. So that's the plan here. The great all-nighter going on here at the BirdWatcher Channel. We've got first pitch coming up in about 8 minutes. Hey there, Charm City chat. Hello to you folks. Just a handful of people here. Phantom, Matt, Walla Walla, and Chawa. Today on the mound, pretty good looking pitching matchup. And minus Aaron Judge, two pretty strong looking lineups. Not necessarily exactly what we might see on opening day, but relatively close, I would say. The Orioles are the road team today. Dean Kremer is going to get the start on the mound. He's only pitched 4 2/3 innings in the Grapefruit League. He had spent time away with Team Israel in the World Baseball Classic. He made one start in the 4 games of pool play that Israel had, and he did pretty well. So it was a good start for him in a competitive environment. Kremer has always had trouble early in the season. These few years with the Orioles, April numbers have not been so good. He gets better as the season goes on. We hope that's not going to happen again, but it is a bit of a pattern. But Deano is probably going to be the number 5 starter to begin this season with the rotation. It remains to be seen when everybody's healthy if we're going to have a 6-man rotation or if we're going to kind of work around off days to move one of those guys in and out of bullpen work. But I think Zach Eflin is going to start the season, on the DL. Perhaps it's retroactive to a certain day to where they can bring him in second time through the rotation. The Orioles really don't need a 6-man rotation until after the second week. You got the opening weekend and then the opening week. So after that, first 10 days, that's when they would need a 6th starter. Otherwise, with an off day in the first weekend and then the second week, that would be one pitcher. That'd be everybody just one day a week. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. You might as well just stash Eflin on the DL, get an extra bullpen arm up here, and somebody you can send back down. Anyway, I sound a little sorry if I sound a bit lacking in enthusiasm right now. I'm there. I'm getting there. The coffee's here. We're about to play the Yankees. That always gets me hyped. Max Fried is on the mound for New York. Max Fried, a very good left-hander. He's been solid so far in the spring. The ERA at 3.86. That's not exactly impressive, but the whip is impressive. Just .75 walks and hits per innings pitched, and he's pitched 9 1/3 innings with 10 strikeouts to no walks. No walks. 10 strikeouts. Not bad from Max Fried. All right, the lineups for the visiting Orioles as we hit the 1 o'clock hour on the East Coast. Leading off, and I think he's going to hit leadoff for us to begin the season, folks. It's looking more and more that way. Taylor Ward is in left field. Gunnar Henderson returns to the Oriole lineup today. He's batting second, playing shortstop. Pete Alonso, who's had more at-bats than anybody else so far in camp. He's in there today, batting third, playing first base. Adley Rutschman, they got him hitting cleanup today. Is that any indication of what we might see on opening day. He's had a solid spring so far with a .294 batting average. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's ball game, and so he's going to start back-to-back days. Kind of a necessity with the split squad situation today. I would assume Sammy Basayo is going to travel with the team to play the Pirates this evening and start at catcher tonight. Rutschman will bat cleanup and do the catching. Tyler O'Neill from playing with Team Canada for a bit. He's had a strong start with the Orioles this spring. 7 hits and 11 at-bats, including a home run. He's batting 5th. Let's keep him healthy. He's in right field. Ryan Mountcastle's had a good spring. .314 average, 11 for 35. He'll be the DH today, and he'll bat 6th. Whether or not it'll be him or Basayo in that spot on opening day, I think he should go Basayo. We need one more left-handed bat in here. But again, Basayo with the split squad today would make sense to give him reps playing as catcher. Rutschman caught yesterday, and the fact that Rutschman's not, DHing today with Basayo catching in this lineup leads me to believe that Basayo's going to catch in the other game. And, yeah, that would be one I would think. Mountie might be in this lineup, but on opening day, I think you might want to go Sammy Basayo. Sorry, folks. Let me speed through this. I'm making too many observations going through this lineup. I got to get through it. Kobe Mayo, I'll go over the entire thing once more real quick. Kobe Mayo is at third base. He's off to a great spring. .464 average, 13 for 28. That's nearly a .500 average. He's leading the team with 10 RBI. He's even got a stolen base thrown in. He's playing third base and hitting 7th. Colton Cowser is going to bat 8th and play center field, and Blaze Alexander will hit 9th, and he's at second base. So once again, that's Ward in left, Gunnar at short, Alonso at first, Rutschman doing the catching, O'Neill in right, Mountie DHing, Mayo at third base, Cowser at center field, and Blaze Alexander at second base. For the home team Yankees, Trent Grisham will play center field and lead off. Paul Goldschmidt at first base will bat second. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the second baseman, will hit third. You know my thoughts on him. Giancarlo Stanton is the DH and cleanup hitter. Jason Dominguez is in left field batting 5th. Ryan McMahon, third baseman, will bat 6th. Jose Caballero, shortstop, will hit 7th. Austin Wells is hitting 8th and doing the catching. And finally, Oswaldo Cabrera is playing in right field, typically the spot for Aaron Judge. Not in the lineup, but in the field, obviously. Batting 9th in the lineup in right field, Cabrera. We have a super chat in the Charm City chat here, folks. An early pre-first pitch on a spring training afternoon super chat. That's really sweet. El Duderino says, congrats again on the 1 million views, BW. Thank you, El Duderino.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Thank you so much, El Duderino. And folks, let me say thank you to those that passed along a similar message across the community post I put out there, I guess after I called the game yesterday, before I went to sleep. But, yeah, I need to come clean and just apologize for my sort of reaction to the moment. The moment I actually hit 1 million views, the moment I looked at my phone and saw I'd hit that number finally. It was already a day late, and yeah, just I guess I was somewhat disappointed or let down in what felt like a general who gives a shit reaction from everybody regarding getting to 1 million views for the channel. And I get it, folks. Like, in general, if you've got a YouTube channel and you get to 1 million views, that it isn't necessarily anything to hang your hat on. I mean, there are people who have uploaded a video of themselves picking their own belly button lint for 10 minutes, and it's got like 15 million views. So what's 2 years to take to get to 1 million views doing something like this? Well, it is something different when you are exclusively a live stream, live event sort of channel on YouTube. First of all, YouTube isn't really the primary platform for live streaming. It's picking up steam, but you know, Twitch is more of a platform for that kind of thing. And yeah, we've got Taylor Ward about ready to get into the batter's box, folks. So yeah, 1 million views for what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a pretty good. It's nice, especially to get there before season 3 starts, so I can brag to people if there is bragging to be had. First pitch of the ball game is ball 1 to Taylor Ward, folks. We're underway. If I can brag, then I can say 2 seasons I got to 1 million. All right, it's 2-0. So Max Fried falls behind Taylor Ward here to begin the ball game. Again, Fried has gone 9 1/3 innings without walking anybody yet. There's a strike. He gets a cutter in there. The Yankees are wearing black jersey tops with white numbers, and they've got their pinstripe pants on. Here's a foul ball off to the left by Ward. The count will even up at 2-2. Orioles, gray pants, orange shirts. We're at the Steinbrenner Field. This is the former temporary home of the Tampa Bay Rays last season. Tampa is ready to move back into that monstrosity known as Tropicana Field. Here's a line drive on a curveball from Fried, and Ward is out in front of it a little bit. It's a foul ball. Solid contact there on a 2-2 pitch. Going to take another one here in a minute. Let me get this display in proper order here on your screen. Next pitch is a fastball, 95, fouled back. 2-2 to the first batter of the game, folks. It's the Orioles playing the Yankees. I hate the Yankees. How about you? Another 2-2 to Taylor Ward. Here it is. That's low. Good eye there. A sinker. He laid off. The count runs full. There we go. And the payoff pitch coming. Here it is. Inside ball 4. Hey! That's what I'm talking about. It feels different, folks. Things feel different. This may be just another spring game, but I think the players today are doing a bit of a dress rehearsal. A nice at-bat to work and an opening walk here from Ward, and that's the first walk given up by Fried on the spring. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He looks at a fastball, a cutter at 92 for strike 1. Folks, take your walk there, Taylor.
I'm walking here.
I mean, to draw a walk off a guy like Fried out of the leadoff spot. Oh, here's a ground ball. Jazz is going to go to second for 1, over to first, not in time. Gunnar Henderson hit a ball tailor-made for a double play, but luckily it was hit softly enough where he was able to beat it out pretty easily. So a fielder's choice, 1 down. Gunnar will take over at first for Ward.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
All right. 1 million. How you doing, folks? Here's Pete Alonso. He takes a curveball. Make that a sweeper across the plate and inside for ball 1. The polar bear.
A polar bear stirs.
A polar bear stirs. I'm starting to figure out how to imitate that sound drop now. That way, if I ever lose it, I can just recreate it. There's a check on Gunnar. He's back standing. Folks, Gunnar's back. 1-0 pitch from Fried is a sinker. That is a bit outside. 2-0. All right. Make Fried work. Make him work. Runner at first, 1 out, just getting started. The pitch. Line drive, right to shortstop. Throw back to first. And Gunnar is off the bag too far. He can't get back in time. It's a line drive double play to the shortstop. Throw back to first to get Gunnar off the bag. Inning over.
Big buck. Stop it all.
Boo! Boo! Bow down to her. Bow down to the Queen of Slime. The Queen of Refuge. Boo! Boo! I don't like results like that. That better not be what the first inning looks like on opening day. When we come up to hit anyway, we'll be the home team. You get that leadoff walk, and next thing you know, a line drive double play, and it's just nothing. Boo! Hey, Bam is here. Nola's here. Hello. And Phantom and Chowa checking in over on the vertical side. All right, it'll be Trent Grisham, Paul Goldschmidt, and Jazz Chisholm coming up here for the Yankees in the bottom of the first. If you're just joining us, no Aaron Judge in the Yankee lineup, but otherwise it looks pretty close to what we might see from their team on opening day. Dean Kremer, Deano, 29 starts last season, made a couple of appearances out of the pen, 11-10 record, ERA 4.19. Folks, if this is our number 5 and he gives us an ERA in the low 4s, that's fine. Be nice to Deano. He's a chill dude. All right. We are ready for first pitch. Trent Grisham in the box for the Yankees, and first pitch from Kremer, swung on and missed. He goes to the fastball. Grisham whiffs. We're underway in the bottom of the first. That ball's crushed to right, and it's going to get down. It's cut off before it gets to the warning track. Grisham is going to have to settle for a long single. Nice play in right field by Tyler O'Neill to chase this ball down in the gap, cut it off before it got past him, and hold Grisham here to a single. That's the positive news out of this. Otherwise, Dean Kremer just gave up a hard-hit baseball to begin his day. No hitter is over. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He takes a cutter for strike 1. Can we exclusively pitch Kremer at home this year? Well, with that 6-man option, maybe you could. Maybe you can slide him in for homestands and move him into relief on the road. Who knows? I hope they've got some mathematicians in there who can figure out certain strategies that can be implemented based on the arms, the best arms that we have. Looking at the schedule, which, one rain out, I guess, could just throw that all out of whack. Here's a swing and a miss. Kremer strikes out Goldschmidt. That is the first out for Deano.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Ward in left, Cowser in center, O'Neill in right, Mayo at third, Gunner at short, Blaze at second, Alonso at first, and Rutschman behind the plate. That's the defense for Baltimore. As Jazz Chisholm Jr. is in the box. Count of 1-0. First pitch off the plate from Deano. Check swing, appeal, no swing. It's 2-0 on Jazz.
As the 1-2 hit right back to Louie. Goes the second one. On the first, Jazz throws it. What the fuck?
See, I cut it out before the cursing. The 2-0 pitch. That drops in there for a strike. A splitter from Kremer. Boo! More booing in the chat. Now what? Now we got a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looks like Jazz just fouled it off to the right and had a little bit of a bump there. That's all I'm asking is for things to run smooth today. Here's a breaking ball that's left outside, a splitter. The count is 2-2. Full count on Jazz. 1 out, runner at first, and a throw over at first. Grisham back standing. Giancarlo Stanton is on deck. They're playing Harry Belafonte's voice in this ballpark right now. 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Kremer walks Jazz, and that pushes a runner to second base as well. First and second, 1 down. And here's Stanton. Home plate umpire today is Roberto Ortiz. This is his 11th MLB season. All right, Stanton, a good double play ball candidate if you can keep him from hitting it hard, which he often does. First pitch is low for ball 1 to Stanton. Maybe that splitter will help us. Kremer fakes a throw to first, and that's going to be a balk. What are we doing? Alonso, I don't think, was covering the bag. I don't think Deano understood what his situation was, but yep, Alonso is 20 feet off the bag. And Kremer just balked to move runners to second and third with only 1 out. What a gigantic mistake. Stanton fouls a 1-0 pitch straight back. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, you hope not to see that when this counts. Just an absolute mental collapse there on Kremer's part. 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air, foul. 2 strikes. Well, Deano, if you got a strikeout pitch, now's the time. Second and third for Stanton. The count is a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. That ball is absolutely crushed. If it's fair, it's long gone. And that is What is it? That is a foul ball. Holy shit. 111 off the bat. That ball jumped off the bat on the outside part of the plate. Stanton actually pulled it foul. Into a tree somewhere beyond the ballpark. I try to like Deano. Again, Matt, you're talking about a number 5 starter with a low 4 ERA. If you're going to get that again, there's going to be times this season where he's not going to look good. But at the end of the day, he's giving you close to 30 starts. More starts than anybody else last season other than, Sagano? I think he led the team in innings. You need a guy like this. Every team needs a guy like this, unless you're the Dodgers, and then you can go get Roki Sasaki to play this role. It's 2-2 on Stanton. The pitch, that one's crushed. Center field. It's going to stay in the yard. Cows are now coming in. Let's see that arm. He's going to throw to third base. Jazz will move up. The throw would have been late even if on target. Stanton tags and scores. So it is a productive out. A sacrifice fly off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. The Yankees have taken a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first with 2 down. Jazz over at third base. And Deano's just got to do what Deano does. Here's Jason Dominguez. And first pitch is a bit inside for ball 1. Dominguez, switch hitter. I guess is going to be the everyday left fielder for the Yankees this season. He's graduated into everyday territory at this point, I guess. He's hitting .333 so far in the spring. But not hitting lefties too well. .274 against righties last season. .204 against lefties. So maybe they have a right-handed outfield bat on their bench as a platoon. Oh, don't they have... They did bring in somebody to play that role. I can't think of who it is. That pitch is in the dirt from Kremer. It's now 3-1 on Dominguez. Runner at third, 2 down, 1 run in for the Yankees. Yeah, I want to say they got somebody like what's his face, who can hit lefties really good. Oh, God, what's his name? He's pretty much a DH. That's ball 4. A second walk given up by Kremer here in the inning. And Kremer's now up to 23 pitches. It has been a tough first inning for Deano. Not going to sugarcoat it. He needs to get McMahon here, or else it's going to get ugly. Ryan McMahon coming up. God, who's the right-handed bat? He's played for a lot of teams, basically as a platoon guy. Can't run worth a damn. Oh, what's his name? Never mind. It'll come to me. All right, first pitch to McMahon. There's a strike on the outside corner. Deano has given up a run here in the first inning. Couple of walks and a hit. 0-1 pitch. Curve ball. That's tapped foul at the plate. Good curve there from Kremer. It's 0-2. One more strike. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Oh, it's killing me. Who is that player I'm trying to think of? Yeah, Randall Grichuk. Thank you, Randall Grichuk. Is he on the Yankees? God damn, I couldn't think of the name. How did you know, Bam? He must be on the Yankees.
The bottom line is this: when you look at
that's
the
a
Denver
swing and a
Broncos,
miss. Strike
the defense
three.
was still big time.
Shut up, commercial. Strike three for Kremer. We're out of the inning. He gave up a run on a hit. We're going to the second. 1-0 Yankees.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah, Bam. Either Grichuk is on the team or you're living in my head right now. He's playing today versus your Jays. Oh, the Yankees have a split squad game? Is he on the Yankees? So he's on the Yankees. So they did get that guy. Okay. So I'm not crazy. All right. So yeah, I think you got Grichuk in a platoon with Dominguez. I would say. I think Dominguez will play righties, which is, 70% of starts. 70% is too much. 60, 65%. And then the other 35% of the time, you got Grichuk in the lineup playing it. But it's Yankee Stadium half the time. You're playing Yankee Stadium, small ballpark. You can stick Grichuk out there, I guess. He can stick him out there, but he's not a very good defender. He's better than Juan Soto. All right, second inning coming up. It's going to be Adley, Popeye, and Mountie coming up for your Orioles. Hey, Rock Kabatko, you got any news today? Zach Eflin's going to start Friday night against the Rays. It's basically one more trip through this rotation, I think, folks. One final tune-up for everybody at this stage. Trevor Rogers is going to pitch tonight. And, again, there's only going to be 4 more. Or was it last night Rogers pitched? Do I watch March Madness? Typically, not much because of the time difference over here. Like, if I'm up during the hours of American sports, it's only to track the Orioles. So it's Orioles or sleep for me. But I'll tune into a final or Final Four semifinal game. I haven't filled out a bracket in many years. Adley Rutschman has a count of a ball and a strike, and my sinuses are killing me.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Here's a ground ball. Hit to third base. McMahon, who's got a gold glove over there, will throw it over to first in time. Rutschman's gone. 1 away in the top of the second. Here comes Popeye, folks. I need to add him back to the top of the soundboard.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
I put Popeye in limbo here on my soundboard because he was away with Team Canada. O'Neill, 7 hits and 11 spring training at bats. Folks, we spent so much time oohing and eyeing about Vance Honeycutt for about a week. 7 for 11, not too shabby from O'Neill so far this spring. And he's got a count right now of 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on, top of the second. Matt just gets nervous. Well, Matt, do yourself a favor. Don't feel nervous now. If you already know you're going to feel nervous when it counts. Oh my God, that's a drop ball. Don't tell me it was on the transfer. That he dropped the ball. Don't tell me he was just casually taking it out of his glove. He dropped that ball in right field. I'm sorry. Osvaldo Cabrera playing right field just caught, according to the umpires, out number 2. A pop-up for Tyler O'Neill. Here is Ryan Mountcastle. And he gets ball 1.
Okay, mount up.
Not even worth a replay from the Yes Network, of course. They're not going to show a Yankee making a gigantic mistake when they don't have to. Cabrera has played all over the field. That's a line drive, base hit up the middle. Boy, that ball off the bat sounded like a firecracker going off. Mountcastle hit the shit out of that. Sorry for the casual cursing, but that was a Max Fried curveball, and man, Mountcastle hit it right on the nose. Almost right on the nose of Max Fried, who had to duck and get out of the way. A 2-out single from Mountie.
Okay, mount up.
Here's Kobe Mayo. He looks at a called strike. Fastball 94 miles an hour. Folks, Mayo.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
His spring has been great. An OPS of 1,100. We're just wondering, will that glove get her done at third base? If so, things could get really exciting for the Orioles and Kobe Mayo in 2026. Oh, 1 pitch. That is lined foul left side. We got some Mayo in the chat, folks. Let's go ahead and unscrew that lid and get yourself a nice dab of Mayo there. Spread it out.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
0-2 pitch. Up. Blah, blah, blah. I wanted to say upstairs, and then I'm like, I say upstairs too much. Say up and away. But I already said up. I don't know. It's going to be a long day. 1-2 the count on Kobe Mayo. The pitch. Line behind the plate, foul. Kobe just missed that one. One nothing Yankees. We're in the top of the second. The Orioles runner at first, 2 down. The 1-2 pitch outside. A changeup that just stayed outside there from Fried. Count even up at 2-2. Come on, Mayo. Get it all on there. 2-2 pitch. That one's crushed. Oh, it's foul, though. Oh, Kobe out in front of it. Oh, my. My, Mayo. Straighten her out. Straighten up and fly right. 2-2 the count, and Mayo asks for time. That's a pretty big ump out there. He's the same size as Mayo. Two pitch. Inside full count. Mayo with a nice AB here against the tough lefty Max Fried. The runner at first will be off on the next pitch. The payoff to Mayo. That ball's hit hard. Stay fair, baseball. That ball is gone. Oh, my. Bye, birdie. Kobe Mayo on a full count against the all-star Max Fried. Just crushed one out to left. Oh, he's ready to go. The Orioles take the lead. It's 2-1. That ball was abused.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Holy cow. Kobe Mayo. Oh, I'm getting excited. Move him up in the order. or don't. Don't do anything. Don't touch a thing. Holy cow, Kobe Mayo. Good God, he cranked that out. Oh, man, off Max Fried. Oh, it looks so good. I can't tell you better. 2-0 on Cowser. And that pitch off the plate. Umpire not giving Fried an inch on the outside. No more of that helping out the veteran with the close call with the pitch, the ABS system. There's ball 4. Lefty on lefty. Cowser draws a walk. Whoops. That's the wrong button.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
So with 2 down, a 2-run homer by Kobe Mayo. Now a walk to Cowser. That'll get the number 9 hitter Blaze Alexander up. And a meeting on the mound for Max Fried. Oh, I got goosebumps over that Mayo home run, folks. Oh, he hit that with authority. Like, he knew what was happening on that pitch. There was no, like... It was just, it was beautiful. Thing of beauty. Blaze Alexander, first pitch. Big swing and a miss on a cutter. So Kremer gave up the run in the bottom of the first. The Orioles respond and score 2 for him to give the Orioles their first lead of the day. Ground ball. Scooped up by McMahon at third. And a strong, accurate throw to first will end the inning. But Kobe Mayo worked the full count. He fouled one pitch off that looked like a home run swing. And typically when that happens in an at-bat, you don't get a second chance. But Mayo did. He straightened it out. Crushed it to left 404 feet. And a 2-run homer gives the Orioles the lead. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-1 Baltimore, folks. I thought that was already announced that Profar was out. Maybe it was the length of time that was still up for... Yeah, Profar, second time offense. And the first time, he had to miss, what, half the season? So... It only stand to reason at minimum. You get caught again, you miss a whole year. I mean, his career's probably over. Honestly, his career is probably over. He'll probably be playing in Mexico or something. Upheld part. Yeah, and again, Profar has already been proven to having done it just a year ago. Man, I can't believe 2 winters back when we were entering free agency and we were losing Santander. I was looking around at what the options were to replace him, and even though I didn't think he was like a direct replacement in terms of production, I'm like, man, Jerks and Profar, I kind of like what I'm looking at here. My only question, though, is he's been around the bigs a long time, and he's really caught fire here, like in his age 32 season or whatever it was. Might that just be a fluke? It turns out it was more than a fluke. Here's Jose Caballero, bottom of the order, due up for the Yankees. He takes high, ball 1. He'll be followed by Austin Wells and Osvaldo Cabrera. Kremer looking to settle down after having to throw 26 pitches in the first. Next pitch, well, no settling down yet. It's 2-0 on Caballero. The 2-0 pitch. There's a nice little cutter there. And that cutter breaking more like a slurve. Not a high velocity cutter, but a lot of movement. 2-1 pitch is fouled away. That was a straight fastball. 2-2 the count on Caballero. 49 stolen bases for Caballero last season. That's his best attribute. If he can get on base, he can be a problem. 2-2 pitch. That's taken low. And Kremer works the count full. Again, already a long inning in the first. He's at 31 pitches, facing the leadoff man in the second inning. Payoff pitch fouled away. Not looking good for 5 innings today from Deano, the way this is going. And again, this is, well, maybe not. He might get one more start this spring in that game up in D.C. Here's a pop up to left. Taylor Ward backed up on it and then has to come in to make the catch. Might be a little bit of wind out there. Yesterday, the wind was a factor in the ball game, but we're in Tampa here. Yesterday we were in Dunedin. I'm not even sure how close those two cities are to each other. Similar weather or not. Austin Wells fouls the first pitch back. He gets one away in the bottom of the second inning. Base is empty. Kremer's 0-1 is a check swing. Late appeal. He didn't go. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wells was the catcher for Team Dominican Republic, right? Quite the lineup they had, but held to just the 1 run. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Aaron Nolan. Who's that? Aaron Nola from the Phillies? Are they just giving him away? Oh, you're talking right. Well, I don't know if 2 teams contending. I don't know if you're going to deal Nola away. Yeah, I don't know. Nola seems like a guy, if you're the Phillies, if you're going to trade him, you'd do it at this stage before the season than you would at the trade deadline if you're contending. If they were out of it and wanted to sell him to somebody looking for an arm and take on Nola's contract, I think he makes like $24 million a year. I think it's one of those escalating contracts. Like salary goes up every year, but I think there's like a few years left on whatever that deal is. I don't see them wanting to trade him at the deadline, and yeah, I don't know. Normally it doesn't work out that way. Nothing's impossible. Oswaldo Cabrera is at the plate, and 0-1 pitch is outside. 1-1 the count. 2 down, nobody on for the Yankees. Kremer looking for a 1-2-3 inning after traffic in the first. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a splitter. Top of the order after Cabrera. That pitch is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. How about Harper in Baltimore? Walla Walla These are suggestions that, have no basis in reality, unfortunately. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Kremer.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I'm not going to sit here and pick on you for suggesting some outlandish trade suggestions. If you want to daydream about Bryce Harper becoming an Oriole, then I'm not going to steal your dream. But if you're willing to, digest a spoonful of reality, they're not trading Harper. We're not getting Harper. It ain't happening. Right, we're going on to the third inning. The Orioles lead at 2-1. Folks, I need a snack. I will be right back. Let's talk about stuff. We've got 2 games today. I need some conversation topics.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
This is great iced tea.
We're on a mission from God.
Got Bush. We've got Bush.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
All right. Top of the third, top of the order for Baltimore. It's a first pitch strike on a cutter from Max Fried to Taylor Ward. Taylor?
Taylor?
0-1. Comebacker. Past Fried and up the middle. Through for a base hit. Taylor Ward has reached base both times today from the leadoff spot in 2 of the first 3 innings of the game. This is what you want from your leadoff man. I'm starting to enjoy Taylor Ward, leadoff hitter of your Baltimore Orioles. Get yourself on base. Here comes Gunnar. Gunnar looks at a first pitch for a strike. It's a sinker.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom. His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
I tell you, my internet is just not strong enough. It's on low latency. Gunnar hits a ball to left. That ball is going to be caught by Dominguez for out number 1. Shallow left field pop up by Gunnar. Pete Alonso.
A polar bear stirs.
Oh, man. God, you go from Gunnar right to Alonso. What a 1-2 punch. What a 1-2 punch. Here's the pitch. That is away for ball 1. If Mayo and Mountcastle and Mayo and Mountcastle and Mayo. That's 2 Mayos for 1 Mountcastle. 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. 1-1 on Pete Alonso. Are having a good year and had to choose between them, you would choose to trade Mountcastle because of his contract. He mean, if I had to trade one of the two, who would I trade? Well, I mean, it's not having anything to do with the contract, really. The Orioles gave Mountcastle an extension. They gave him an extra year beyond this one. So they want to have him around, but, you know, they also want to make it to where he's tradable. I think I think most people would want to see if one of the two were to get traded for it to be Mountcastle. I mean, Mayo is trying to establish himself at third base. At the end of last year, it looked like Mayo was only going to be a first baseman or a DH because his debut at third was not good. 3-1 pitch is in there for a strike. It's a full count on Pete Alonso. Ward's at first base with 1 out. Let's see if they send him on this pitch. But yeah, Mayo is now, you know, he's younger. He's got so much power in him. Mountcastle's power never really materialized. That's ball 4 to Alonso. He will take a walk. First and second, one away for the Orioles.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
So yeah, I think you're looking at, you know, the fact that Alonso is going to be at first base, the fact that Mayo is going to give you a better offense than Mountcastle. You're planning on that happening. So Mountcastle, you know, if you traded him away, you know, I don't think the team would be all that hurt from it because Mountcastle at this stage probably going to see his at-bats mainly as a DH. And if he weren't around, nothing against Mountcastle, but we can fill that spot. Look at Rutschman go opposite field, handling that freed pitch. And he has just driven in a run. It is an RBI single for Adley Rutschman, folks. Look at this hit. Inside out. Into right center field. Oh, it dropped in there like a peach. Folks, 3-1 Orioles. Tyler O'Neill is up, and first pitch on the outside corner. Good sinker for a strike from Fried. 3-1. 3 runs against Max Fried with just 1 out here in the top of the third. This pitch is inside. 1-1 the count on Popeye. Where you at, buddy?
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at first and second, 1 away. A run already in for the Orioles. They lead it 3-1. The pitch, big old curveball, drops in there for a strike. That curve at its apex was above O'Neill's head. And it dropped about 2.5 feet into the zone. The 1-2. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Folks, here's your bugle. Oh, I forgot. I've been off camera for a while. That's going to be a strike. And a strikeout. That play was challenged. Or that pitch was challenged. And unfortunately for us, Tyler O'Neill is called out on strikes after a reversal on an ABS challenge. It's going to be up to Ryan Mountcastle to deliver with 2 away. He's got a base hit already. And the first pitch is way outside for ball 1. Come on, Mountie. Mountcastle singled and scored on the 2-run homer by Mayo in the last inning. Fried steps off the rubber and looks Alonso back to second base. It's Alonso at second, Rutschman at first, 2 down. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled away behind the plate. Off of the backstop and rolls almost all the way back to the pitcher, Fried, who picks it up and tosses it away. 35 people here watching right now. Hope everybody's doing well. Would love it if you'd hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. Here's a check on the runner. Close play there. And a bit of a collision between Alonso and Jazz Chisholm. Alonso, I think, is going to win the battle there in a head-to-head collision. Both players are okay. Alonso is safe. Here comes the 1-1 pitch inside to Mountcastle. 2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, Charm City chat. Come on now, folks. It's okay. Don't be shy. It's okay. You're allowed to speak. You're allowed to get hyped. Here's a pitch popped up. Left field and shallow. Dominguez comes in, but it's going to be the shortstop, Caballero, who will backpedal his way out there to make the catch. The inning is over. The Orioles strand a couple, but they do score a run on an RBI single by Adley Rutschman. At the end of 2.5, we have a 3-1 lead, the Orioles, over the Yankees. Yeah, people are, Max Fried's freaking out. The word is out, folks. Pete Alonso is looking for a 40-40 season. That's 40 home runs and 40 doubles, of course. I hope. 30-30 club for Gunna. I don't think that's asking too much. How about 35-35? I'm feeling frisky. 35-35. 38 bombs, 36 swipes. BW's prediction. Who is that guy? What was that? I just got jump scared by some local ad from the Yes Network. What is that thing on your face, sir? Yeah, folks, so the likes. We're in a commercial break. I don't know if I completed my request, if I verbalized it, but please hit the like button if you're watching. Go ahead. Let's get it up to 30. You're here. Please help out the channel. This is kind of what we do for every stream, and it helps the stream to continue and grow. We all want to be here. Hit the damn like button. Hit it already. I'm starting to become angry with this whole thing. Likes and subscriptions. Everybody puts on that pleasant disposition. Like and subscribe, folks. I'm becoming the opposite at this point. Like it for crying out loud. Just do it. Get it out of the damn way. First pitch is a curveball. I'm sorry, that was pitch 2. It was low. The count is 2-0. And on the next pitch, we got a pop-up on the infield. Battling the sun and running all over the infield is Kobe Mayo, and he finally comes down with it. Folks, if you drew a dotted line pattern of the direction Mayo had to run around to make this catch, it would look like one of those Family Circus cartoon panels You know, showing like where the kid would run around the backyard and all the different places it would go. And all right, I just made a reference that anybody 85 years old or up might appreciate. Hey, a family circus reference in 2026. Way to go, BW. That's how you get those Gen Zers in here. This pitch is going to be blooped into center field by Paul Goldschmidt. A one-out single for the veteran first baseman. Goldie just reached out and served that into center field. Not a whole lot behind it. But he'll take the hit. Couple of all-stars next to each other at first base, Goldschmidt and Alonso. One away for Jazz Chisholm Jr. He lines the first pitch behind the plate foul. That was the 50th pitch today from Deano. One out in the third. Would love to get a double play ball off of Jazz. Not easy to double him up. He's a fast guy. That pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice to see Gunnar back in the Oriole lineup. And he really did us proud in the Classic. I mean, you tell me, folks, are we being biased even though we lost the final? If you're going to look back and say who was one of the stars of the 2026 WBC for Team USA, I think Gunnar Henderson's name is going to come up. This pitch was challenged, and the ABS system says it's a strike. It's 1-2 on Jazz Chisholm. I'm not sure. I think we challenged that call and won, but I'm not sure. That pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jazz. 2 more likes to 30. We've got nearly 40 people here. We can absolutely get up to 30. 2-2 pitch. That is a line drive foul off to the right. Still 2-2. Jazz played for Team Great Britain. It's easy to see why. He does have a Liverpool accent. There's a swing and a miss. Jazz strikes out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Jazz.
As the 1-2 hit right back to Louis. Goes the second one. On the first, Jazz throws it. What the fuck was that?
Here's Giancarlo Stanton, and he takes the first pitch inside for ball 1. 2 down, runner at first for the Yankees. "1-0. That one's hit in the air to center field and deep. Cowser's going back. He's at the track. He makes a leaping attempt. Did he grab it? He did! Colton Cowser! I told you he could play center field. This was a fantastic catch. He made a leaping grab. He did not rob a home run. It was short of a homer, but on the track, dead center, deepest part of the yard, 400 plus feet. He had to run straight back on that one. Straight back. What a catch from Cowser, folks. That ends the inning.
Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
That is... I'm telling you right now, that is above average center field stuff right there. Colton Cowser can play in center field. The debate is over. I've been saying it forever. Well, we sent Mullins away. Who's going to play center field next year? Well, you know, you don't have to go get a center fielder. Cowser could play center. If he can hit, that's the only issue, but he can play center. What a catch. Charm City Chet isn't all that impressed, apparently. Oh, that was great. I mean, that's the toughest ball to go out and get without wasting a step because it was hit straight back, and Cowser looked really good, like full speed. And a leaping catch on the run out there, banging up against the wall in center field. Great stuff. Now at 57 pitches through what, 4? Oh, no, through 3. Okay, so that's still 19 per inning. That's, I mean, yeah, it definitely worked its way down. It's still going to be tough to get through 5. And that's still, yeah, into the 90s. But it's possible. 2 quick innings of work. You'd like to see Kremer go 5 innings if he can. Kobe Mayo is leading off, folks. Let's let this guy hit again. Ground ball. Third baseman cutting off the shortstop will throw it over in time. McMahon throws out Mayo on a ground ball to third. 1 away here in the top of the 4th. Mayo with that home run his first time up. Man, oh man. I loved that home run. Might be my favorite home run of the spring. Here's Colton Cowser. Hitting it against the Yankees probably has something to do with it. Here's a big curveball from Fried in there for strike 1. Cowser drew a walk his first time. That pitch is low. Folks, let's see some cows in the chat for crying out loud. Again, the Orioles are playing like this is a dress rehearsal. We got to do the same here as fans. Treat this like it's the real deal. We got to lead on the Yankees for crying out loud. 1-1 pitch. Got a little piece of it, or maybe he didn't. Either way, it's a swing and it's a strike. Strike 2 on Cowser. $60 pitches now for Fried. 1 down in the top of the 4th. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Big curveball, Cowser strikes out. He'll do that from time to time. Blaze Alexander.
I do believe I'm on fire.
2 down, nobody on. And even if the Orioles get retired here, they are set up for Taylor Ward to lead off for the 3rd time in 5 innings. Could Blaze not get on base here? There's a swing and a miss on a changeup from Fried to even the count at 1-1. .250 the average for Alexander now in the spring. This one's fouled off to the left. A ball and 2 strikes.
I do believe I'm on fire.
Hey, folks, this is just the first of 2 Oriole games today. We got the like count over 30. Fantastic. Keep on trucking. We're not even halfway through game 1 of 2 today. I say between the 2 games, we're going for 100 likes total. I'm going to dare to dream. We got a horizontal side. We got the vertical side over there. If you're over there on the vertical side, folks, it's okay to chat. It's okay to pop your head up and say hello. The count is 1-2 on Blaze. Pitch. Curveball. That just missed. Oof. It's 2-2 on Alexander. What's the matter? What's the matter, you? Hey, what do you gotta say? Hey, opposite field. Blaze to right center. A diving catch. No! Out of the glove of Oswaldo Cabrera. And that'll be a 2-out hit for Blaze Alexander. Well, that kind of makes up for an earlier play where I kind of felt like Cabrera didn't really catch the ball on a routine fly ball. He tried to make a diving catch here. It looked like he initially caught it, but the ball came squirting out. Here is Taylor Ward, so he will not lead off the next inning. He'll hit now. And look at strike one. Come on, Taylor. Third time up here. We're only in the fourth inning.
Taylor?
Hello, Slater. Jordan has the greatest vertical in baseball history. I don't know. I know some players who had some mad hops back in the day. Mad hops. Here's a ball hit on the ground to short. They go the short way to second base and just get the out there. Blaze Alexander bearing down on the bag, but the force play at second ends the inning. Ward grounds out. We go to the bottom of the fourth. The Orioles lead it 3-1. Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about legit, I know Jordan can fly, but go watch Otis Nixon. Just go open up another tab on YouTube and type in Otis Nixon wall catch. And tell me that's not a mad vertical right there. Yes, Minute Bowl. We're all familiar. 7-7. Yes. I hate to tell you, but he's not the only one to dunk on Minute Bowl. Minute Bowl was very large, and that was pretty much the deal. He wasn't exactly Alonzo Mourning in the paint. He's just kind of stood there and people would dunk on him or whatever. Just don't get your shot blocked by a Minute Bowl and you'll be fine. And if you're dunking, it's kind of hard to block a dunk. Matt, if you were at Memorial Stadium for that game, then we were in the same venue at the same time because I was at that game. That was 1990 against the Royals. Yep, made a catch. I can't remember who hit the ball, but ran up sideways on the center field wall for about 3 steps. I was sitting in the lower bowl underneath the mezzanine. Under those shitty seats where if you got a ball hitting the air, you couldn't see it. So the ball was hitting the air, and we couldn't tell until the ball started coming down what was going on. So we're just watching Bo Jackson run. And he comes down with the ball, like, just as he's getting to the track, and, he just starts running up sideways on the wall. I'm like 13 years old at that time, just turned 13. And, the greatest athletic moment I've seen in person in my life. It was that moment right there. We got Jason Dominguez at the plate, the Yankees, leading off the bottom of the fourth. Dean Kremer gets ahead of him, a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a splitter that's low. Count even up at 2-2. I see DDH over there in the vertical section. Folks, the vertical side is kind of like our mezzanine here in Charm City. It's still the Charm City chat. It's the mezzanine section. Notice I didn't say club level. There's a difference. Mezzanine is still for regular people. Club level is for douchebags. You understand me, folks? There's a difference. Here's a check swing foul by Ryan McMahon. 1 down, nobody on for the Yankees. We're in the bottom of the fourth. LeBron still thinks he's better than Jordan sometimes. All right, we're still talking about basketball. Fantastic. 0-1 pitch is low. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ryan McMahon. He is 0 for 1. Hitting just 108 on the spring is McMahon. Let's hope for us that his bat stays cold once the season gets started. We want these Yankees to get off to a slow start, folks. Let's be honest. We need time to, I think, kind of establish the new version of us, the Craig Albanese version of us. Here's a called strike. And what better time to do it than right out of the gate? The Yankees are going to be starting the season without Garrett Cole or Carlos Rodon or Clark Schmidt available in their rotation. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Deano strikes out McMahon.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Base is empty, 2 down for Jose Caballero. Yeah, so what was I saying? Pitch number 68 from Kremer on the day is a cutter outside for ball 1. Matt, you were at the same game? Are you serious? Where were you sitting, man? Yeah, so those seats suck if you remember at Memorial Stadium. If you sat underneath on the lower deck, not only did you have maybe a column in your way, depending on where you were, you'd also, here's another ABS challenge. The pitch is a strike. Folks, when we get into the regular season, I'll do a better job of tracking who's challenging these ABS calls, who's making them, who lost a challenge, who gained one. Right now it's a little hard to keep track, and I do feel like these broadcast networks need to give you a little visual indicator of, of that challenge information. Swing and a miss. The count is a ball and 2 strikes on Caballero. Matt, again, you were there? I gots to know, man. That's my big claim to fame. That I saw the first. Here's a called strike 3, a splitter. Deano, I told you, go to that splitter, buddy. It's working.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Folks, Dean Kremer has jumped up after striking out the side to 8 strikeouts on the day through the first 4 innings. 2 hits, 2 walks, 1 earned run. We'll take it. We're going to the 5th inning. The Orioles lead at 3-1. Deano. What's DDH saying over here? I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a What? No. I'll gladly sit in the mezzanine. Cooler people usually in the shade. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if you guys remember Old Memorial Stadium, who used to sit in those awful seats? You know, back tucked in under the lower bowl there, where every ball that was hit more than 15 feet in the air, you had to just sit and wait to see where it was going to come down. It's just, I can't believe people would sit in a seat like that for every game, year after year, watching baseball that way. I need to watch the flight of the baseball, folks. And that was before they would put like TVs, you know, in areas like that. Any area where, you know, you're kind of farther away or partially obstructed or whatever. Usually you'd have some kind of a monitor to help you. That was before there were those. So you were just shit out of luck. There's a boat out on the water. Where are we? Somebody's about to go dump their spouse's body somewhere. Great joke, BW. Gunnar Henderson leading off, looks at a pitch outside from Freed for ball one. We're in the top of the fifth. We are counting down to opening day, folks. 1 week from today, just about right now, we're talking about first pitch opening day, right? Or no, is it a 3 o'clock first pitch or 2 o'clock? Like 20 after 2, 20 after 3? With the opening ceremony and everything? It's 2-0 on Gunnar. Pitch, low and away, 3-0. Again, tonight, we're going to make a full day of it, folks. A doubleheader. We're playing split squad. Pirates, 6 p.m. Gunnar takes a 4-pitch walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Babe Ruth, Henderson. I'm going to guess Ricky. Aaron. I'm going to guess Aaron Paul. Right? No? Well, you can't have Aaron Paul and not Jake Paul. There's a curveball for a called strike to Pete Alonso. Ripken, that's right, Billy Ripken. Banks, yes, Tyra Banks. Brooke Robinson, we got McCovey. Mays, yes, Billy Mays, my favorite salesman. Lou Brock, Nolan Ryan, Satchel Paige, and Mariano Rivera are my goats. That's a pretty good list. Lou Gehrig. All right. I don't know if Tyra Banks belongs in the conversation. I heard she couldn't hit a curveball, but hey, Pete Alonso's up, folks. We should pay attention.
A polar bear stirs.
The 0-2 to Alonso. Runner at first, nobody out. Pitches up and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Folks, there's a polar bear. It's stirring around.
A polar bear stirs.
Oh, Ernie Banks. Ah. Gosh darn it. Because I was going to say, oh, you mean Elizabeth Banks. Here's a ground ball to third. McMahon goes to second for 1. Jazz to first, 2. It's a double play hit into by Pete Alonso.
Big buck, stop it all.
And initially, I thought I'd read Blanks, and I thought you were referring to Billy Blanks, the famous Tai Bo instructor. I know you meant Ernie Banks. Just trying to have a little fun here. Here's Adley Rutschman. And he takes high for ball run. Rutschman, 1 for 2. RBI single He's hitting over 300 this spring. It's going to be a comeback player of the year situation for Adley. I can feel it. There's a breaking ball in there for a strike. 1-1 on Adley.
Let the clutch out gently, okay? Let the clutch out gently, okay?
All right. Greatest player that didn't win a World Series. That's probably true. I don't know. If Ichiro would have spent his entire professional career in the bigs, I might throw him in the conversation. I don't think we can sleep on how great of a player Ichiro was. Banks was great. Don't get me wrong. But I'm that guy. I'm going to throw a curveball and say, Ichiro might belong in the conversation. This pitch is popped up to right. It's caught out there by Cabrera. And you can, add Judge to the list soon. Thank you, Joseph. I like it. Whoops, where are we? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I believe you.
Stick a fork in the Yankees. They're done, baby. Stick a fork in them.
So, folks, Aaron Judge, look. This is I don't know. Is the World Baseball Classic, is it an example? Are tied for what? Ripken's got a World Series. Jeter's got a couple of World Series. I forgot what I was going to say. Judge has been great in his career. Oh, yeah, Aaron Judge. So he was just the captain of Team USA. Did it feel like we had a captain in that tournament? I mean, fair play to Judge. I'm not going to take away from the fact that he made two very nice throws from right field that were, important. He came through in that regard. But he also wasn't very clutch at the plate when it mattered. I remember a particular second and third, less than 2 out situation that he struck out in. I don't know. It's just Judge is one of the greatest hitters of the generation. There's no denying that. But he's always also had this label of being like a leader and like, just a winner. I just don't know if I buy it based on as the years go on here and where are these trophies? Not individual trophies. He'll have a whole room full of those. I'm talking about team trophies for this guy. Just saying. Austin Wells is up. I don't think I want him as my captain for Team USA in a few years. How about them apples? And no, I'm not saying necessarily it should be Gunner. I'm just saying I don't think maybe it should be Judge. Wells takes outside from Kremer. The count is 2-0. We're in the bottom of the fifth. So Kremer is going to try to get through 5 innings, but he's on 73 pitches. It would behoove him to throw strikes and get a 1-2-3 inning. And unfortunately, that is ball 3. And this is not the start you want to see. If Kremer is going to get through 5 innings, 3-0 on Austin Wells. The pitch. Wells takes all the way for strike 1. He'll be followed by Osvaldo Cabrera and Trent Grisham. 8-9-1 batters. That's a swing and a miss. Kremer comes back and makes it 3-2. All right. Come on, Deano. Gonna power through here, buddy. We're building you up for opening day. Well, not that day, but You're building up for the season here. Come on. 3-2's fouled back. The Orioles should have somebody up in the bullpen at this stage. Kremer is closing in on 80 pitches. There's nobody out in the inning. And with the count gone full, and now we're looking at foul balls, the odds of Deano getting through this complete is pretty slim, I'd say. That is ball 4. Deano goes to a curveball. Try to hit the outside corner, but it missed. And Wells will take a walk, a leadoff walk. Show us the bullpen. I don't think the Yes Network cares to show their audience what the Orioles bullpen is doing right now. It doesn't really matter to them. So I understand. Here's Osvaldo Cabrera. Looks at a curveball. Good one from Deano to get ahead 0-1. Next pitch will be number 80. Deano is ready for opening. He's ready. He's up to 80 pitches here. Check on the runner at first. I really don't want to see him go much farther than this. I think 80 is enough at this stage. 0-1 pitch. That's up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is the number 9 batter. I have to think this is Kremer's final batter, regardless of the outcome. Otherwise, I don't know baseball. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Okay, Deano, if this is your final batter, let's blow him away here. Give him your best heater or break one off somewhere. That's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. The pitch. That's high. 2-2. Come on, Deano. Let's finish strong. It's the number 9 batter. You won't be in the game for long. The 2-2. Hit on the ground towards short. Couple of bounces and a flip underhand. Actually, Gunner, I guess the shift was on. That was the third baseman, Mayo, basically playing shortstop. And Mayo had to wait for somebody to get to second to cover the bag. They got the force play. It's a fielder's choice. 1 down. And let's see if I'm right. Is that it for Deano? There's a mound meeting, and Deano's walking away. All right, so I do know baseball. Folks, we've got a pitching change. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Kremer leaves 1 man on. He's responsible for that. Otherwise, 4 1/3 innings. He gave up 2 hits, 3 walks. Don't want that many walks. And you want to be able to go 5 innings or more. But he struck out 8 batters and just 2 hits in those 4 1/3 innings, giving up the 1 run thus far. 2 at the most. If Ogando, who's coming in relief, allows that inherited runner to score. Gerald Ogando. Folks, it's Gerald Ogando coming out for the Orioles in relief. Pitching change coming up right now. Hey, there's activity picking up on the vertical side. It's nice to see. Folks, it's okay. The water's fine. Get in there. Splash around, say hello to each other on the vertical side. It might not be as chattery as it is on the horizontal side, but we got to build it up. We're building it up. We got 2 streams running at once, 2 ways to watch. Giving you the option, folks. That's what I've been working on this off season. Trying to make things better for the viewer. You have to look at me. I'd like better lighting. You know, I can't make myself look better, but maybe the lighting can help me look a little better. I don't know. That might be my next thing. Oh no, Bobo is scared of change. Well, you know, only buy things that are exactly $1 or on the dollar. You won't need any change or... Sorry. Ogando is on. Trent Grisham is up for the Yankees. It's a 1-0 count already, and make it 2-0. That pitch is low. 97 fastball. Hello, Vonnie. Hello, everybody. Folks, this is the BirdWatcher Channel. Over 1 million served. That's right.
Oh boy, is this great!
Over 1 million bird watchers served. 2 balls and a strike on Trent Grisham. That misses outside. 3-1. Ogando. Sounds like I just heard the announcer say that Ogando originally with the Diamondbacks. Here's a little half swing by Grisham. It's going to be caught out there in right field by Tyler O'Neill. Running to his left. That ball off the bat looked like trouble, but Grisham didn't get a full swing on it. Just sort of hacked at it. That's the second out of the inning, and a fortunate result, I'd say, for us. 2 down, runner at first for Paul Goldschmidt. What's my favorite bird besides an Oriole? Pterodactyl. Does that count? Does a pterodactyl count? It flies. I'm told dinosaurs had feathers. So if it flies and has feathers, it sounds like a frickin' bird to me. I don't know. What do you think, Vonnie? Sure? Okay. Pterodactyl it is. What kind of answer did you want? We're going to throw over to first base. Runner's back. 1-1 the count on Goldschmidt. 2 down. The Orioles ahead 3-1. We're in the bottom of the 5th. We're playing the damn Yankees. Okay? And I just lost. I didn't lose the stream. I lost the signal, which means I'm bringing the game up now on my laptop. And did we just pick the runner off? We did. Ogando picks off the runner at first. Folks, a pickoff.
Great success.
Yes, sir.
Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
Oh, those Yankees, folks. That ends the inning. Ogando gets out of it with a pickoff of Osvaldo Cabrera. We go to the 6th inning. It's 3-1 Orioles. Oh, those Yankees. Are they ever going to learn, folks? I'll be right back. Be right back.
Hit in the air to right center field and deep. Going back. It is 11-0 Blue Jays. This got to be one of the most disgusting fucking turn of events I have ever watched. I mean, the New York Yankees as a whole should be a fucking shame to themselves that they are not only losing, they are taking an absolute thrashing, Diddy style, with no Vaseline whatsoever, no baby oil, nothing. They are getting balls dragged over their fucking foreheads like a group of bitches is what is happening right now for the New York Yankees. One of the nastiest, disgusting displays of baseball I have ever watched. This one is hit in the air to left field. There's 2 outs. Who gives a fuck? 2 away. The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field and deep. And the Mets have taken the lead. Fuck this team. There's the 1-2. Line to right center field. There's a base hit. And that one gets away from Jazz. Another run is in. More bad defense from the Yankees. It's 7-0. Jazz could have handled the throw coming in from the outfield.
Are there
And
things
just
that
like
make
that,
you angry?
it is a 7-0 ball
Are there
game.
things that make
just
you
fucking Take
angry?
the whole team off the field, man. Take the whole team off the field. Take the whole team off the field.
Are there things that make you angry?
Get them all fucking out of here. I'm so done. I can't even look at
Are
this
there
anymore,
things
man.
that make
I
you
can't look at
angry?
this shit anymore. This is pathetic. This is
Are there things
truly
that make
disgusting.
you angry?
This is disgusting.
Are there things that make you angry?
Suck it, Yankee fans. Hey, welcome back, folks. Yerry De Los Santos is on the mound for New York, facing Tyler O'Neill. First pitch is a ball. And the next one's fouled away by Popeye. The count is a ball and a strike. Folks.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
Hey, O'Neill fouls this one away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hey, we got a Yanks fan here. Joseph, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's a fun... What are you saying? That I'm the funny pages? What are you calling me, the funny pages or something? What am I, amusing to you? What am I, a clown to you? How am I funny? How the frig am I funny? The count is a ball and 2 strikes on Tyler O'Neill. Here's a ball comebacker to the pitcher. And an underhand flip to the first baseman for out number 1. O'Neill retired. Very frickin' funny, huh? Yeah, I bet. This frickin' guy. This paisan coming over here talking about how frickin' funny it is. Let me tell you something, all right? You wouldn't know what funny was. Okay? If it hit you right in the gabagoo. Hey, Ryan Mountcastle is up. It's a 0-1 count. Pitch. That's not Mountcastle. That is not Mountcastle at the plate. That is a pinch hitter. They need to update their information here at the Yes Network. Number 88 at the plate right now for the Orioles. And the 0-2 pitch is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is Griff O'Farrell hitting in the DH spot for Mountcastle. Hopefully Mounty's okay. Kind of strange to see this spot for a pinch hitter. It's the first change of the day for the Orioles, and usually DH is the last change you make. Yep, I got it in there, Phantom. Appreciate it. Griff O'Farrell at the plate. It's a fun place. We won't hold being a Yankee fan against you. Yeah. It feels like you're in the bleachers, huh? What, when you come down to watch a game at our yard, at Camden Yards? Here's a ground ball to short. And that is airmailed by Caballero. Griff O'Farrell will reach on what looks to be an E6. No, they're going to give Farrell a hit. They're going to give O'Farrell a hit on this. Really? Okay. If you insist. The home scorekeeper for the Yankees bailing out Caballero, apparently. I'm sure the pitcher, De Los Santos, would like to see that score changed. Mayo's still in the game, and he pops it up. Second base, Jazz. What is he doing? He let it drop in order to get the force play, in order to let Mayo take the place of O'Farrell at first base, as if that's some kind of 4D chess move here in spring training. Hey, Jazz, it's not that bright of a play. We understand your intent, but Mayo is not exactly the slowest guy on the planet. 2 down, Mayo at first. Here is Colton Cowser. I'd love to see Mayo take off right now, just to make this play by Jazz look stupid. Please send Kobe Mayo. Please send Mayo. 0-1 on the Milkman, folks. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, with Cowser at the plate, you don't have a whole lot of time to steal. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is low in the dirt. 1-2 on Cowser. Come on, Cowser. Come on now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down, and a check on Mayo at first. Why are you checking on him? You put him on base because he's so slow, right, Jazz? One ball, 2 strike pitch. Hit on the ground, foul by Cowser. A changeup at 87 from De Los Santos. 87 mile an hour changeup. We're in the top of the 6th, 3-1 Baltimore. The 1-2 pitch to Cowser. And first, a second check on Mayo. He's back in. Again, what's the problem? Why are you concerned about the base running of Kobe Mayo? You put him on there on purpose. Didn't you? The 1-2 pitch is upstairs. 2-2 the count. All right, I want to send Mayo on this pitch. What are the odds that it'll be ball 3 and that Cowser won't swing at it and Mayo gets the steal? About 7%, but I want to try anyway. Come on. Make Jazz look stupid, as if we need to help him. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Hit on the ground, first base. Goldschmidt will turn around, tap the bag, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Orioles lead this one 3-1. Both starters are out of the game now. On the mound, that is. And there's been one change now for the position players for the Yankees. Ali Sanchez, the new catcher, in for Austin Wells. And it looks like for a minute here at least. Well, let's try to plug this back in. Come on. Work for BW. I work hard for the money. So hard for the money. I tell you what, I bought this adapter to be able to plug the laptop into the TV, and this adapter is crap. It's garbage. Get in there. You little so-and-so. All right, I got to refresh. I might be missing a pitch here. Hold on. Folks, we're up to 3780 on the sub screen. Thank God. That number's finally moved for the first time this week. Holy cow. All right. I'm not going to fiddle around. Hey, you folks in the vertical chat, you guys behave. I can't watch you right now. I'm going to have to get the game up here. And what do we got? I'm going to refresh again because I'm unpausing and I don't think it caught up live. Hurry the hell up. All right. Okay, we didn't miss anything. We're watching replays. Why do I keep saying we? All right, here we go. Bottom of the 6th inning. Ogando still on the mound for the Orioles. And the first pitch to Paul Goldschmidt is ball 1. I'm sorry, it's not Ogando. We got a new pitcher. It's Robinson. Oh, boy, I got a whole second game to call. It's Yenier Cano on the mound, not Robinson. Okay. It's a 1-1 on Goldschmidt. So Yenier Cano on the mound, folks. Spring ERA at the moment at 3.60. 1-1 pitch is a little bit inside. Last year, Cano's ERA was above 5. That ball sounded like it was hit hard off the bat, but it's just a pop-up towards second base. It'll be caught over there. We've got several changes in defense for Baltimore. That is Austin making the catch at second base. I have no idea who that is. In left field for Baltimore, now for Taylor Ward, it's Sosa. Gunnar still in the game at short. Alonso still at first base. Rutschman still catching. Nate George is in right field for Tyler O'Neill. O'Farrell takes over for Mountie at DH. We already saw him hit. Here's a ground ball to first. Alonso will underhand it to the pitcher covering the bag for out number 2. 2 quick outs. That was Jazz Chisholm making out number 2. Nice and quick. Giancarlo Stanton due up here. Vance Honeycutt is in the ball game, folks. Where's my honey button? I hardly have a chance to use it.
Marcia.
Whoops.
Honey, I'm home.
First pitch to Stanton is outside, ball 1. And again, Austin now at second base for Blaze Alexander. Who is that? Don't ask. I don't know. 1-0 pitch breaks a little bit outside, a slider from Cano. 2-0 on Stanton. He is 0 for 1. He does have a sac fly RBI, the only run batted in today for the Yankees. Called strike on a sinker. 2-1 on Stanton. The wind appears to be blowing in pretty hard. The flags in the outfield are whipping and blowing in. So it might be tough to hit one out. Unless you're Giancarlo Stanton and you barrel one up. That's going to slice through. Gale force winds. The count 2-2. The pitch way outside. Not a good pitch from Cano. Nowhere close. Stanton easily lays off. The count is run full. 2 down, nobody on. And the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground, foul. Like Stanton's growing a mustache. Is that right? Another 3-2. Hit in the air to right. That ball is going to send George back. That ball is going to go. It's an opposite field home run into the corner down the right field line. That ball slicing off the bat of Stanton, but that raw power of his. Stanton has been a one-man show today for the Yankees. Sac fly RBI, and now a solo home run makes it 3-2 Baltimore. Vonnie can't believe it. Vonnie cannot believe it. All right. Here's Jason Dominguez. First pitch strike. This one's hit in the right, and a sliding catch made in right field by Nate George. It looked a bit awkward, but he makes the catch. A hard hit ball to right to end the inning. Not a great inning of work from Cano. He gave up a home run, and he got out of that inning with a hard hit ball, bailed out by the play in right field. The inning is over, folks. 6 innings through. We are still ahead by just the 1 run. It is 3-2 going into the 7th inning. Have you guys had negative experience with the Yankee fans? I think the better question, Alexa, would be, have you ever had a positive experience with a Yankee fan? Because, you know, if we have to talk about all the negative ones, I think we'll be here all day. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to be here all day anyway. All right, proceed. Hey, folks, I'm going to step away for a sec. You know, I got to move around, get the blood flowing. It's going to be a long day. Wake up, folks. Oh, wait, did that get picked up on the mic? Sorry, folks. Just had to, All right. Ground ball to second base. Jazz over to first in time, out number 1 from the Orioles, batting in the top of the 7th. That was, who was that? I think that was Sosa, the left fielder, making the first out. No, I think this is Sosa. Austin making the first out. Sosa up to hit now in the leadoff spot for Taylor Ward. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop has it over to first in time. This guy's retired. I can't get a name on the screen. But if my information's right, Gunner's due up now. And they're not showing anybody having replaced him yet. So I'm hoping to see Gunner come up to hit. It is. Folks, we've got a star still in this game.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
Gunner's up with 2 down, nobody on. 2 quick outs here from De Los Santos. Gunner's 0 for 2 with a walk. This ball is hit on the ground and through the hole on the right side. A base hit for Gunner. Stays in the game for 1 more at bat and gets himself a single. Let's see if they're going to pinch run for him. He's done.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
All right. They're going to make a pitching change, are the Yankees. Yerry De Los Santos' afternoon is over. He departs with a runner at first base with 2 down. And the Yankees trailing by 1. Jake Bird. Don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody knows that the bird is the word. A bird, bird's the word. Sorry. It's 2 a.m. here local time. The neighbors are happy. Yeah. Yeah, there's I would say that's true. There isn't as much negativity from Yankee fans as I would say Boston or Philly fans because they're too busy, stroking their own egos. They have the reverse problem. But within their own inner circle, the negativity is there. They just don't like to let other fans know. They want to pretend like all's good in the Bronx. It's not. Hey, folks, we're 2 likes away from 50. I like 50. And again, we're going to 100. We're 1 like. Make it 1 like away. Somebody's watching right now who's going to be like number 50. It could be you. It could be you. I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of positive vibe. There it is, like 50. Cha-ching, folks.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Alexa, let's not worry about that. All right, Pete Alonso still in the game. He's going to face Jake Bird. Spent part of last year with the Rockies before coming over at the trade deadline to the Yankees. Alonso, off the end of the bat. It's served in the center field with the center fielder playing deep. It's going to drop in there for a single. Pete Alonso dunks one into center field. A 2-out knock. 2 men on for the Orioles. And Adley Rutschman still has a chance to get one more at bat in. They're going to pinch run now for the Polar Bear. So Rutschman, the only position player left other than Kobe Mayo, still in the game. And that will probably change as soon as his at-bat here is over, no matter what he does. Rutschman coming up to hit here with 2 on, 2 out in the top of the 7th. He is 1 for 3 with an RBI. First pitch from Bird is called a strike. That looked a bit outside to me. Adley, you're a catcher. You know the strike zone. I'm going to trust you for not challenging there. The 0-1. Breaking ball. It drops in there. Strike 2. Bird gets ahead of Rutschman quickly. Come on, let that clutch out.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Come on, Adley. You can hang with Bird. The pitch. Line drive to the first baseman on a bounce. It'll be taken to the bag for out number 3. Jake Bird will wrap up this inning for the Yankees. The Orioles strand a pair. It is 7th inning stretch time here at the George Steinbrenner Field in Tampa, Florida, folks. The Orioles lead at 3-2. Folks, once again, today's game has felt a little bit different. If you're watching along, you can feel it. This feels like a dress rehearsal for the real deal. I mean, right now, the starters are out of the game for the most part, but for the first 2/3 of this ball game anyway, the real deal. So if they're going to pretend like this is real, why don't we do the same, folks? It's 7th inning stretch, and we have a tradition, a very respected tradition here, 3rd season going on the BirdWatcher Channel. When we get to the 7th inning stretch, what do we do, folks? What do we do? I want to see it in the Charm City chat right now. We are going if you're going to believe it, folks. We are going to throw. And I mean throw. And I'm delaying right now because I can't get the damn... I can't find the damn emoji. There it is. Folks, it's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get those cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Opening day 1 week away from right now.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
1 week until it counts.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Who's ready for some baseball to return to Baltimore? 43 years since a pennant. Who's ready to give it another crack?
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
1 million views on the BirdWatcher Channel through the first 2 seasons.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
And before opening day, and hopefully on opening day with a big push, we'll be right on the verge of 4,000 subscribers. Subscribe, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Here's the deal with the sub count, or as I like to say, the odometer here on the BirdWatcher Channel. That little friggin' thing has to turn over once this regular season starts at least once every single game. That is asking for, at most, 9 to 10 subs. It might only take 3 subs to make it turn over on a given day. We don't know. We never know what that fourth number is, that single-digit number on the sub count. It's always a 0. The odometer only turns over for every 10 subs. You feel me, folks? 3790 is going to be next. But once the regular season gets here, 1 rollover per game minimum. And I'm going to think about something I can do special for people if we can make that thing roll over twice in a game. Or dare I say it, 3 times in a given game. We'll try to, maybe make something a little enticing for people. Okay? Yaki Rivera is on for the Orioles. Double-A ball last year, had an ERA just under 4. Here's a line drive, base hit into the right field corner by Ryan McMahon. It's dug out by George. A throw to second is close. But McMahon slides in safely with a leadoff double. That was 112 miles an hour off the bat of McMahon. Absolutely tattooed this pitch. It was hit so hard that George was able to get to it quick enough to make the throw to second interesting. Here is Jose Caballero. And first pitch from Yaki Rivera is a strike. So the tying run at second base, nobody out here for the Yankees. They've only made 2 changes in the lineup so far. Caballero showing bunt. He brings the bat back. The count is 1-1 with that pitch outside. Goldschmidt has sat for a first baseman by the name of Hardman. Where do they come up with the... Come on, people. Somebody's responsible for this. How do you come up with these baseball names? Hardman. Hardman. Have fun with that one, folks. 2-1 pitch to Caballero. There's a called strike. It's 2-2. Hardman is at first for Goldschmidt, and Ali Sanchez is the new catcher for Austin Wells. The rest of the Yankee lineup right now still in there since the start. This pitch is fouled away. 2-2 on Caballero. We need Yaki Rivera to prevent that tying run at second base from getting to third before out number 2. Another pitch is fouled away. Still 2-2 on Caballero. Folks, we got ourselves a 1-run ball game in the bottom of the 7th. 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Yaki.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Yaki with the backwards K.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
All right. 1 down. That runner at second base. No manufacturing the tying run. They're going to have to get a hit. Ali Sanchez is at the plate. He takes ball 1. Sanchez again in for Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. Nice slider by Yaki. Well, the name like Yaki, you don't say his last name. You just go with Yaki. One on Sanchez. Another slider breaking outside and a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, work around that leadoff double. You'd hate to see an Oriole lead against the Yankees evaporate because these backups are in before their backups. 1-2. That ball's crushed to left. And a leaping grab on the track in left field. The throw back to second, and they nail him. Double play. Oh, my. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What a play. 2 outs. Inning over.
Punch.
Shut up! Who are you? Shut up! Oh my goodness, Sosa with an amazing catch on the track and left. That ball off the bat looked like a home run for sure. But the wind is blowing straight in. The wind knocked that ball down. Sosa never gave up on it. He caught it and then threw it to second base. The runner at second was probably halfway home from third when that catch was made. And we get the double play. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Man, save that one for the regular season. Sosa made the catch. He deserves a first name. Thomas Sosa. 6'3", 160 pounds out of the Dominican Republic. Just 21 years old. That was fantastic. To get the double play to wrap it up. I mean, the catch alone, it robs the tying run, and then you nail that tying run off the bag. Oh, God, that's just... And it's the Yank... Oh, folks. I got a half chub right now. I better not stand up for a minute, folks. Oh, I love it. We're going to the 8th inning, and I've got a little granola bar here. Hold on a sec. Folks, the catch. Sosa made a jumping catch with his back to the infield and his glove above his head like this, basically almost blindly catching that ball. Hit the dirt, got up, and threw the ball to second. Unbelievable. Nate George is up. He's got a count of a ball and a strike. George, at a couple of levels last year, hit .337 and has worked his way up our prospect rankings. He's probably had the largest climb of any individual player, I'd say, in our organization in the past calendar year. Baltimore's challenging that it was a ball above the zone, but it was a strike. It just kissed the top of the zone. We just lost that challenge. Not sure if we have one left. 1-2 on George. Jake Bird still out there on the mound for the Yankees. Pitch. Called, strike 3. A front door sweeper from Bird froze George for the first out here in the bottom of the 8th. Excuse me, top of the 8th. We're on the road. Folks, we are closing in on 60 likes. Do I hear 60? We have another pitching change. It's the perfect time to talk about it. Jake Bird's afternoon is over. Jake Bird will depart, having pitched 2/3 of an inning, giving up 1 hit, 1 strikeout. There's nobody on base. 1 down here in the top of the 8th. I do not see who's coming in to replace him just yet. So let's talk about it, folks. Subscribing. If you're watching right now, folks, and you're new to the channel, or maybe you're coming back for a new season and you unsubscribed for some reason, whatever it is, if you're not subscribed, this is me asking you to do it right now. Yeah, I'm talking to you folks over there at the vertical side, too. How you doing over there, vertical side? Can you hear them, folks? I mean, the enthusiasm, Charm City chat. I'm looking here. I'm looking over there. I'm over here now. It's like one chat's looking this way, one chat's looking that way, and the other one's saying, what do you want from me? You know? Let's go. Yes, John with the acute observation that we are only 11 likes away from 69, folks. Just 11 away from 69. The new pitcher coming in for the Yankees is a gentleman by the name of Dylan Coleman out of Mizzou. No, not Dabney Coleman. This is another D. Coleman. It is Griff O'Farrell at the plate for the Orioles, and he looks at a pitch low for ball 1. There's 1 out in the inning already. Nobody on base, top of the 8th. Dylan Coleman, between double and triple A last season, just 11 games, had a 4.91 ERA. That pitch way outside. Past the catcher to the backstop. Just a bit outside. How did Kremer look today? He looked pretty Kremery there, John. The only issue he really had was pitch count. He got in trouble in the first 26 pitches, I believe. So he couldn't go 5 full innings. But he settled down after giving up an early run and got 8 strikeouts on the day. So overall, a solid showing from Kremer. All you would ask is that he can get you at least 5 innings when it starts to count. 3-1 is the count on Griff O'Farrell here. Pitch. That one is fouled away. Full count. Kobe Mayo would hit next, but it looks like he's been replaced by Sam Huff. So Huff is going to do the catching with Rutschman out of the game. Yeeman is going to play third base. He's batting in Adley's spot in the order. Those are two recent changes. Neither of those guys have yet to hit, but Huff will come up to hit next after O'Farrell. 3-2 pitch to O'Farrell coming right now. He takes low. That is ball 4. Nice AB for Griff. O'Farrell came in and got a pinch hit, replacing Mountcastle a couple of innings ago, and now he's gotten on base twice. Working a walk here. Here's Sam Huff, first plate appearance. Looking to be the number 3 catcher for Baltimore. Somebody's got to get the call if one of Rutschman or Basayo has to miss some time. And I guess you got Huff and you got Maverick Hanley in a battle for that spot. 0-1 pitch to Huff. There's a called strike 2. Coleman was in our system to start last year. You know what? I vaguely remember. The 0-2 pitch. Foul back. I shouldn't even say I remember. I should just say you reminded me, because that's more accurate. I wouldn't have remembered without that information. But when I saw the name and read it out to say that he was pitching, I'm like, that name, how do I know that name? But I didn't know enough to even try to guess that. Was he an Oriole? Not sure. The count is 0-2 on Huff. A foul ball there. I need a lucky. It's going to be a long, long day. And I love it, folks. Pitch, low and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 97 on the heater. Yeah. But I remember, just following the team as close as I do last year as this year. I was paying attention to, waiver pickups and what have you, guys that didn't make it but were in the system. The name rang a bell, and the way my brain works, 2-2 pitch to Huff is in the dirt. We got a full count. Folks, Vance Honeycutt is on deck. How about them apples? Runner at first, 1 down, a full count on Huff. Here's a check on the runner. That was close. O'Farrell back in there. Here comes the payoff pitch. That's outside. Ball 4. Here comes Honeycutt. Hey, folks, I'm just noticing. I'm looking at the monitor for my stream of, my display. Is the scrolling information bar at the bottom of the screen, the orange letters, are they out of focus for you guys? It looks out of focus to me. Oh, I just realized on the vertical side, you can't even see it. It's blocked by this thing. Just more evidence that nobody gives a rat's ass about that scrolling info bar. Here's Vance Honeycutt. First pitch is a strike. Come on, folks. Make some noise for Vance. 2 on, 1 out. The pitch. That ball's lifted in the air to right. Over into the corner, into foul ground. That ball's out of reach. That ball just kept fading away from the right fielder, but kept getting deeper at the same time. Come on, Honeycutt. It looks okay. Thanks, Phantom. I guess I'm just seeing double right now. Oh, 2 the count on Vance Honeycutt. He's homered this spring on 2 strikes before. Don't give up on him yet. The pitch. That was close. A sweeper that tried to hit the top of the zone. Excuse me. A slight belch from BW. But a little bit high for ball 1. 1-2. Come on, Vance. Here comes the pitch. Called strike 3. Honeycutt goes back to the dugout without swinging the bat. No, Vance, no. On the outside corner, 2 down. Here's Austin, the second baseman. And this guy hit. First pitch outside, ball 1. What bar? Looks good to me. Hey, Matt, I think you might need to hit the live button. You're responding to something I brought up about 3 minutes ago. Here's the 1-0 pitch, fouled away by Austin. 2-0 the count. I think Matt might need to hit that live button. He might have fallen behind. One ball, 1 strike on Austin. Coleman with a look to the runner at second. The pitch outside. 2-1 the count, folks. All right, Matt, you good? Look at BW taking care of everybody. 2-1 pitch. This one's hit in the air to right. Going back on it, the right fielder. That ball's in the corner. That ball's off the wall. With 2 down, at least 1 run should score here. What happened? It's going to be an RBI double. 1 run is in. It's 4-2 Orioles on an RBI double by Austin. Who are these frickin' guys? Folks, BW is the man. Thank you, Nkanu. BW rules. Thank you, Carl. Folks, you're going to give me a big head, and it's already a large head. The hat is on the last setting on the hat. Thomas Sosa's coming up. He made that amazing catch and double play, an inning ago. He's up to hit now with 2 on, 2 out. Second and third for the Orioles. A run in. It's now 4-2 here in the top of the 8th inning. Coleman, first pitch fouled away. That's right, folks. That hat barely stays on. That's why it's nicknamed the Trojan. This one's fouled away. 0-2 the count on Thomas Sosa. And the catcher is asking for time. Coleman steps off the rubber, now back on. The 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3, a cutter on the back door. And the inning is over. But the Orioles get a run with their backups. They get a run on the board with a double from Austin. All right, buddy. You need a first name. What do you got? Reginald Austin. Reginald. Yes. We're going to call you Reggie, pal. All right? Reginald is like when you go to the country club. Reggie Austin with an RBI double. The Orioles lead it 4-2. On to the bottom of the 8th inning, folks. Reggie. Hey, folks, Charm City Chat. It's time for today's trivia question. What year was Reggie Jackson a Baltimore Oriole? First to answer it wins chatter of the day. I'm standing by. Stop Googling. What year was Reggie Jackson an Oriole? Reggie. Carl. There you go. Carl wins Charm City Chatter of the Day. Way to go, my friend. Nobody else even bothered to guess. Austin is 22, 18 games with Del Marva last year. 3rd round pick in 2025 out of Venezuela. Oh, I'm sorry. Out of Vanderbilt. Carl wants me to know that he did not Google it. No, sir. Don't worry. I won't tell anybody, Carl. We believe you, Carl. We believe you. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, of course, Carl. Come on, man. You got that. You got it. We got Osvaldo Cabrera up for the Yankees. Henriquez is the new pitcher on for the Orioles, a right-hander. And it's a 2-0 count on Cabrera, the number 9 batter for the Yankees. Bottom of the 8th inning. 2-0 pitch. Look at this sidearm delivery from Henriquez. It's 2-1. I mean, that is a straight, just side swiping. I wouldn't recommend pitching like this, folks. And that's a line drive to left. And that is down into the corner for extra bases. Get this guy out. I can already tell you he stinks. Henriquez gives up a leadoff double to Osvaldo Cabrera. He will be immediately pinch ran for by a fellow by the name of Gabrielson. There's a lot of changes for the Yankees. I don't care to go over them. Trent Grisham is still in the game, and he's up to hit right now. Oh, no, never mind. It is a pinch hitter. Yorbeat Vivas. Yorbeat Vivas is pinch hitting right now for Trent Grisham. Runner at second, nobody out. 0-1 the count. This pitch that gets away from Huff. Throw to third base is late. And just like that, the Yankees have a runner 90 feet away with nobody out. A double and a wild pitch. ESPN. I watch it for the bowling, the strongman competition. A comebacker. And it's off the glove and barehanded pickup at third. It's going to be a late throw to first. It's going to be an infield RBI single for Yorbeat Vivas. And the score now is 4-3. Damn it, Enriquez. He might have been able to catch that runner stranded between third and home had you fielded this ball. And that ball couldn't have bounced farther out of his glove. Nobody's out. A run is in. The tying run at first. Tyler Hardman is up. And it's ball 1 to him. Get this guy out of here. I know my baseball. This guy's no good. 1-0 pitch. That one drops in there for a strike. Phantom is trying to find some info on this guy, and all he can find are stats from the Dominican Winter League or Summer League from over a decade ago. Where did they pluck this guy from? Just hurry up and give him his return ticket. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. This guy's brilliant. I've got nothing but positive things to say about Henriquez. One out. Runner at first. Come on, buddy. Make me like you. George Lombard Jr. takes a pitch inside for ball 1. Another son of a former major leaguer, Lombard. Folks, why don't you help this guy out? Show him a little Lombard support. Yep, that's when you know it's been a long night already. That one needs to be thrown away. Throw away the key. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Okay. Let's get this guy. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning. There's a 1 out. The Orioles have a 4-3 lead. The Yankees scored the 3rd run here in the inning. They've got the tying run at first. The pitch is fouled at the plate. It's still 1-2. Look at the support for Enriquez in the Charm City chat, folks. It's Henriquez, by the way. There's an H. Just FYI. Swing and a miss. Henriquez. Oh, Santa Maria. Like I said, this guy is the next great thing. All right, 2 down in the inning. Let's just hold the lead here. Let's hold the lead. It is going to be Duran coming up. Is that Ezekiel Duran? Uh-oh. I have to refresh the ball game. This could take a minute. We might miss this at bat. Stand by. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Well, now, why aren't you coming back on the screen for me? Folks, it looks like the 8th inning has just ended. It looks that way. By the way, is this info all... It looks like the inning just ended. What happened? What happened? Ay, Dios mío. Duran struck out. So, folks, after giving up a double and then an infield single that allowed a runner to score, there was a wild pitch that got that runner to third base. Enriquez comes back and strikes out 3 straight hitters. It was a sinker, a splitter, and a splitter. Strike looking, strike swinging, strike swinging. Bye-bye. Folks, I'm having difficulty getting my game back up right now. I got some bad news. Let's try a backup plan. Trying a backup plan. Doing the best I can. Calling 2 games on the same day in the middle of the night for games that don't count. Am I insane? Do I need my head examined? Take a look at that brain. It's been through the ringer, and I'm not a good singer. All right, this might be it. Cross your fingers, folks. Cross the fingers. Cross some appendages. Cross 2 things. Legs. That'll work. Whatever you got. Cross them. Shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to scream a profane word into the microphone. Sorry about that. Folks, come on now. Come on now. Be nice to me. We've got 1 out already in the top of the 9th inning, folks. We've got 1 out already in the top of the 9th. Osvaldo Bido is pitching for the Yankees, and Jose Barrero flied out. Meanwhile, Sanchez has just reached with a base hit. Which Sanchez, you ask? Oh, come on. Don't bother me with those sort of detailed questions. There's a guy named Sanchez on at first base, 1 down for the Orioles in the top of the 9th. Still looking for the ball game. Why is the stream gone down? BW's got a reputation that's getting smeared all over town. Hey, the game's up. I've got the Yes Network up. Max Fried is being interviewed. Okay. Jordan Sanchez. Thank you, folks. We are back live. Yeeman. Yeeman is up. Who the hell is this guy? Runner at first, 1 out. Yeeman at the plate. Bido's pitch is a called strike. We're back, folks. Wait a minute. Now it's saying runner at second, nobody out. Something has gone weird on the ESPN page. I can't rely on that. I'm seeing a runner at first with 1 out. There goes the runner. Okay, so there is a runner at second now. A stolen base. The catcher for the Yankees dropped the ball on the transfer to his throwing hand, so no throw down to second. Is that Sanchez that stole the base? There is an out in the inning. Okay, it's back on the screen there. And the 2-2 pitch to Yeeman is fouled away. Folks, we're in the 9th inning. We're just trying to get over this finish line. The Orioles have been ahead by a run most of the game. They led 3-1 after 3 innings, after 2.5 innings, actually. The Yankees made it 3-2 in the 6th, but the Orioles scored in the 8th inning. They make it 4-2. Yankees got that run back. We're back to a 1-run lead in the 9th, 4-3 Baltimore. Yeeman with another foul ball on 2-2. Orioles have 10 hits on the day. The Yankees have 6. Neither team has made an error. Bido's 2-2 pitch once more. Check swing, appeal. He went around. Are you sure? You sure about that? The Yes Network's not going to look at this. That is out number 2. Nate George coming up for the second time today. Max Fried will be the opening day starter for the Yankees, so today was probably his last tune-up. Popped up to right field. George will be retired on 1 pitch, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 9th, folks. The Orioles ahead by 1. It's 4-3, Baltimore. Folks, 9th inning, 3 outs to go to beat the Yankees. All right, folks, we're going to try to practice something else today, something that I have not asked anybody in the Charm City chat to do yet this spring, but this is a dress rehearsal. So we're going to do something right now that we're going to do every time we enter the 9th inning with a lead, trying to close the door, okay? And that is, and I'm bringing up my chat right now, I'm bringing it up. I want to see with my own eyes in the Charm City chat, folks. Down in the lower right-hand corner of the chat, there should be a little animated emoji button. If you tap it, you can make hearts appear. Watch, I'm doing it right now. You see it? You see those hearts flying? This is what we do for the entirety of the 9th inning. I want to see hearts flying in the Charm City chat. That is how we get over the line, folks. That is how we get over the line. You feel me? I'm looking right now. I'm opening it up. There, I see it. I see the hearts moving. I see the hearts. Fantastic. We got a 1-run lead against the Yankees in the bottom of the 9th. Let's see who we're bringing out for this final inning. It is Rustad. Who the hell are you? Carter Rustad. A right-hander, 24 years old, out of Fort Riley, Kansas. 6'4", 194 pounds. And the first pitch from Rustad is in there for a strike. 3.23 ERA last season. A-ball, high A-ball. Might have seen some double-A time as well. That pitch is low. Rustad, not to be confused with Kerstad. There's no silent J in his name. 1-1 the count, the pitch. That ball is hammered to left. This ball game is tied. That is a no doubt. That ball cleared everything in left field. The best we can do is tie. We're in the bottom of the 9th. It's 4-4. Carter Rustad. First appearance, first batter, gives up a 9th inning game-tying home run. Boo, boo, a boo. A boo. Folks, the sound that ball made off the bat, that probably registered somewhere in the next county. Martin with that game-tying home run for the Yankees. Martin. Arias, the batter now, a left-handed hitter for New York. Folks, the best we can do is hang on for a tie and get these 3 outs. We don't get to come up to hit again. It's a strange situation. That pitch is low. 2-1 on Arias. That ball was absolutely crushed. 2-1 is outside, 3-1 the count. So the Orioles are not going to win today. But they did win the game through the first 8 innings till we brought out some guy that we're never going to see again. And there's ball 4. So the winning run for the Yankees is on first with nobody out. You're getting spammed in the Discord. I would report or block rather than continue to get spammed there, Alexa. Okay. I'm not sure why we can't get through this game without a Doug mention more than once, but here we are. Want to know the count on, who is this? Arias. The count is now a ball and a strike. That one in there on the outside part of the plate. And there's no fun in calling a game that is now over in terms of winning with the home team batting, and you can't do anything about it. This sucks. 2-1 the count on, it's Morales at the plate right now, not Arias. Okay, sorry. Morales is hitting, apparently, according to the Yes Network. That ball's hit hard to left and will get down for a base hit. The go-ahead runner is, the lead runner is going to get to third base from first. Nobody out, and the winning run is 90 feet away for the Yankees. It's not just you. Oh, boy. Doug, you feel justified in your behavior, right? Okay. All right there, bud. First and third, nobody out. Ali Sanchez, the catcher, is up. The Orioles are looking like they're going to lose here. This ball's hit to center field and deep enough to score the runner from third. Catch will be made by Honeycutt. He'll lob it back in. The runner will cross the plate, and the Yankees walk it off here in the bottom of the ninth. Final score, 5-4, New York. Well, what a anticlimactic finish to a game that doesn't matter. Still, what a crappy way to lose to the damn Yankees. Their spring record is now 17-9, and we're 9-13. Guess we'll have to flip these records around starting next week. Osvaldo Bido gets credit for the win. Carter Rustad, thanks a lot, buddy. He gets the loss. 5-4 the final. The big play of the game offensively. A 2-run homer from Kobe Mayo off of Max Fried on a full count pitch. It was a great at bat. It was a great result for Kobe Mayo. That gave us a nice lead early in the ball game, and we held on to it all the way until the final frame. Defensively, Thomas Sosa, a corner outfielder who was put into the game in left field for the final few innings to replace Tyler Ward. Folks, this guy made a hell of a catch, robbing an extra base and what would have been a game-tying RBI hit from, I can't remember the batter, but not only did he make that catch, a runner at second base was convinced that that ball was never going to be caught. Probably was somewhere around third when that ball did get caught out there. And Sosa fired that ball into second base. We got the double play. It ended the inning. It was fun. It was a fun moment. So those are my two big standout plays of the game. Dean Kremer got the start, probably his last one. Probably. There's a chance. I guess if he's the last guy in the rotation, maybe he starts one of those games against the Nats when we head up north here on like Sunday or Monday, I think. Those games take place. Oh, wait, what day is today? Today's Thursday? Yeah, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, I think we're done with exhibition by then. This could be Dean's final warm-up. He did throw, 80 pitches, thereabouts? He threw enough pitches for it to be his last appearance, if it is indeed his last. To be ready to start, I would say. Folks, my voice feels like it's dying right now. Can you hear it? Hi, kids. It's Krusty. Who's hungry for some cereal, kids? Hello? All right. I blocked him, but he made a new account. Yay. All right. Well, I guess, yeah, that's how it goes. By the way, Alexa, what is your name on the Discord? I don't know if I've ever seen you talking or interacting in my Discord there, Alexa. Do you go by a different name there or something? Because if you're never actually interacting on my Discord, the other solution is to just... You're not in my Discord. Wow. So there you go. If you're listening there, Doug, you are apparently harassing a person who not only didn't do anything to you to deserve getting harassed, they aren't even in my Discord. So it's not like you're even one step closer to getting to my Discord by bothering this person. You understand how pathetic that is, dude? Of course you don't. Of course you don't. If you understood, you wouldn't do it. But there you are, out there doing it. Can't give up. Nobody likes a quitter, right, Doug? I guess that's the way you're looking at it. All right, buddy. Have it your way, man. Have it your way. Holy cow. Hey, folks, we got another game coming up in a couple of hours. Can you believe it? What am I going to do with myself? I don't know. I kind of want to take a nap, but it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous to nap. Because the stream will start up again, in 2 hours? It is coming up on 5 o'clock, right? And it's a 6 o'clock game? Yeah. 2 hours. Back on the air in 1 hour and 55 minutes. Okay. Maybe enough time to watch a movie? Anybody got a movie suggestion before I sign off? A movie that's under 2 hours long that I might watch between now and Game 2 tonight. Again, we're going to be playing the Pirates later this evening, folks. Dinner time, first pitch, 6 o'clock. Okay? Caught Stealing. I watched it already, Bartman. Darren Aronofsky, 2025 movie. It's a crime caper, a crime comedy. Short Circuit. Stephanie, no disassemble. Pancake. Butterfly. Hey, Laser Lips, your mama was a snowblower. Do I really need to watch that again? Major League. Again? Again? I've seen these movies. I am standing here beside myself. Yeah, I don't need to see Fisher, Stevens, and Brownface. Okay? What else? Any other suggestions? A strange 3 movies to toss out. It's a classic. Yes, it is. No disassemble. Johnny 5 is alive. Gutenberg. Police Academies 1 through 4. Tackleberry. Hightower. Mahoney. Hooks. I love them all. I even watched the cartoon. The Rule of Jenny Penn, John Lithgow horror. I've never heard of that. That must be going back a ways. Are we talking early John Lithgow, like late 70s, early 80s, like pre-World According to Garp? It's a Wonderful Life. I think that one comes in at about 2 hours. It's too late now. I've been talking too long. You see, I'd have to fast forward back to when George Bailey's already at the bridge and ready to jump off, and then Clarence just comes out of nowhere. Oh, you're an angel, are you? Suicide Squad. I said I need to stay awake. You talking about the movie where frickin' Jared Leto is the Joker? Can I watch a movie that's, slightly good? All right, now I'm just having fun at everybody's expense. I'm sorry, folks. It's a recent horror movie, says Bartman. The Rule of Jenny Penn. All right, hold on. I'm gonna keep you around for a minute. The Rule of Jenny Penn. I love a name of a movie I've never heard of. It's got an actor I know. Okay, we've got a nice horror-looking cover here. Cover art. Black and red are the colors. Folks, The Rule of Jenny Penn. New Zealand psychological horror film. Hold on. Jeffrey Rush is in this thing? Based on a novel by the same name. The Rule of Jenny Penn is a 2024 New Zealand psychological horror film based on Owen Marshall's short story of the same name, directed by James Ashcroft and written by Ashcroft and Eli Kent. The film is set in a care home for the elderly where one resident severely harms the others under his tyrannical rule, unbeknown to the staff. The film premiered at Fantastic Fest on 19 September 2024, released in New Zealand in March of 25, receiving positive reviews. Now this is a recommendation. Okay, folks, this is what I'm talking about. This is what BW likes. Challenge me. Challenge me with something, off the grid. And this is pretty damn new. Never heard of this one. I'm gonna give it a chance. Bartman. Yeah, Bartman. I'm impressed, dude. We might have to talk movies sometime. I've got a movie aficionado here. I got a feeling. Let's see. I mean, not that reception is always the be-all, end-all. Let's see. 71% critics positive. John Lithgow's frighteningly unhinged performance reigns over The Rule of Jenny Penn, a nasty chiller that's by turns monotonous and haunting. And this is great. John Lithgow, folks, I was talking Hillbilly Elegy, a banger. You're talking about the Glenn Close movie where, oh, God. All right, folks, I'm going to go. I'm going to check out the Jenny Penn movie and watch John Lithgow hopefully be as batshit crazy as he was back in the days of Buckaroo Banzai. across the fifth dimension. That's right, folks. Buckaroo Banzai. Remind me to get that that placeholder photo back up. Thanks for that workout there, Chilo, if you're out there. All right, folks. Hey, come on back in 1 hour and 50 minutes and watch some more baseball with me. Until then, folks, this has been the Birdwatcher with over 1 million served. And I'll chirp at you a little bit later. Take care.